Boys, ask Jemco the question of the week. Today's question, I was expecting it sooner than now. My man is asking, hey Jamo, being a former IFBB pro, what are your thoughts on PEDs, performance enhancing drugs, specifically AS, anabolic steroids? I love roids, man. This is what made me who I am, man. I didn't need to train. All I did is freaking shoot myself up to get where I am. Question answered. No. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I started training, I was natural, 3 years into it. And then obviously, you know, I wanted to become an IFBB pro, meaning I was not gonna go to a gunfight with a knife. I had no chance. But when I started taking roids, I took them the first time and all of a sudden I was like, wake up the next day, this is the honest truth, right? I wake up the next day and I was like, what the thing is happening, man? What the My friend looked at me and he goes, dude, are you stupid? I said, what? He goes, it doesn't happen like this. 6 weeks later, some serious side effects. Some of them I liked, some of them I didn't like. The one I liked, obviously, stronger, recovering faster. The one I didn't like, I was beating up people at the door, I was a bouncer. You know, your sex drive is all crazy high and then it shoots down. And I was like, you know what? I don't need this in my life. So it scared me. But then I said, hey, you know, I want to be a professional bodybuilder. I got to do what all the others are doing. I kept going, but I was very lucky. I'm not asking you to go and do it though, and I will tell you why. I was very lucky to be surrounded by people who knew about all this stuff, and I had to educate myself with a background in biology and medicine. I had to educate myself. But I had a reason to do it at the time. At the time, I had a reason to do it. The Olympia, the Mr. Olympia, top pro, that was my dream. And also I had the genetic to do it. I worked hard, and even working hard, it took me 15 years to get where I am. It wasn't overnight. So when I see people that don't even have a good base in training, they get into the gym and start injecting themselves and thinking they're gonna be professionals, it's just like you're trying to run, you're just coming out of your mother's womb and you're trying to run before crawling, standing, walking, then running. That's the sad thing. Roids, you're taking a big gamble with your life. I was lucky enough that I got out of the sport and retired early because I chose to retire early. Even that I got to the top of the profession and the Olympia wasn't that far, I chose because I knew I didn't want to take my body to a level where my health is going to suffer. I know it's very tempting. You want to go ahead, man, knock yourself out, take all the roids you want. But at the end of the day, ask yourself the question, why you want to do it. You might sit there and call me a hypocrite. Yeah, dude, you did it. I did it for a reason because I choose to. Did I regret doing it? Yes, I did. Because till now I can sit back and go, hi, thank God I have my health and I saved myself. Not like some friends out there, you know, they're suffering from some major issue and have issues. Some of them even died. People that I used to compete against and I used to hang out with. But hey, you know what? For the glamour, because it's the glamour, you want to look good. I see guys in the clubs walking around like, free, what's up, man? It's kind of, I'm not here judging, but you know, I'm just saying, why? Yeah, the problem you have with roids is they create a lot of emotional issues that you become so obsessed, so sick, so mentally you don't even know it. That you start depending on them, and when you start depending on them, they create more problems. And this is the reason why I got out of them. Because I was smart enough to realize it and see it earlier than later. Now you want to give you a stack, what I did. I can sit down and tell you, but all I'm going to do is I'm going to hurt you. Someone as a trainer who gives rights to his clients and they're watching now, have some freaking balls, man. Because you don't have any balls. Because you have no morals. And someone who sits there and takes rights from somebody because they train them, what kind of friend or trainer is this? He's somebody who doesn't care about you. He just cares about his freaking part and making money. Not guys giving rights to guys, but to girls. I see in the bikini freaking world and training world. They give it to women too. And the women, they take it for a little freaking 10 seconds of glamour on the stage. Guys, it's bad. For women, it's freaking worse, man. It's worse. Because they become men. Anabolic steroids. And then again, you can listen to me. You don't want to listen to me, you can go ahead and do it. It's your personal choice. It's your body. It's your balls. Because when you don't have balls, trust me, you can have the biggest guy out there. Let me tell you something. You can be the biggest guy out there, but if you can't do anything, your girl is doing somebody else. Remember that. Later.